Good afternoon. Welcome to our facility at PPH Orient. Today we are going to display one of our premium product, Orient C Series machine, which is a water-based machine. We use Kyocera head, Kyocera recirculating head for this machine, which is a 600 by 600 DPI. And this machine can print on both art paper as well as normal paper, that is coated and uncoated paper. The basic application of this machine is publishing, security job and other printing jobs of commercial printing jobs. We will go in details of every parts of the machine, but the overall configuration of the machine I'm just telling is unwinder, then web guide, then comes the pre-coat unit, then printing unit surface 1, print drying, then printing unit surface 2, then again drying, then the post-coat unit, and finally the rewind section where we rewind the roll over there. We can connect a sheeter or a book block maker along with this machine. We have the facility to connect it in line along with the machine, but particularly this machine, it's not connected, so it's a roll-to-roll machine as for now. Let's start with our first section, which is the unwinding section. This is the unwinding section. This is unwinding section of decal size 1000 mm. So the diameter of the reel is maximum is 1000 mm. So after unwinding, it comes to the web guide section. This is a web guide. This has a splice table along with it. It's to make operator easy and to connect first paper with the second reel at the time of reel changing. Then we are going slowly to the Corona section as well as the web cleaning section. Definitely we don't require Corona for a paper media, but here it is given as per requirement of the customer. As everybody knows, we are the customized machine builder. We build machine custom made as per the customer's requirement and application. So we have a Kelva web cleaner at the bottom, which is not visible from here, but after the web guide, it goes to the web cleaner and then comes to a pre-coat unit. This is a pre-coat unit. This is a flexo unit built in-house at PPH Orient. This is the optional use. Presently, we are not using a pre-coat. We are simply bypassing the paper through it, but we can always pre-coat in case of requirement. Normally, art paper or coated paper requires a pre-coat to have more adherence of ink on the paper. But with a normal paper, presently we are running a normal paper, means uncoated paper. This is an offset paper 70 GSM and it doesn't require any pre-coat. The adherence and of the ink on this paper is beautiful. So this particular unit has its own drying unit at the bottom, which is not in operation now because this is not in operation. So after a pre-coat, we dry the full thing with the IR and then we enter to the main printing section. So this is our main printing section, and so just after the drying of the pre-coat, we are entering to the main section, which is the printing section. As you can see, there are two parts of the printing section. Basically, this is for surface 1 and this is for surface 2. We have stopped using a crossbar for it creates problem in paper path. So we are rotating the paper on the top of head 1 and we are bringing the second surface to the head 2. So we will start with the printing section of surface 1. This is the print gantry and this is presently in the print section. In the parking, when it's not printing, it goes back and automatically cleaning happens for the head. a water bath comes from down and sprinkles water on the head to clean it every time it goes back. As this is a recirculating head, I have previously told, so this head has very nominal chance or negligible chance to get blocked by water molecules. So it always creates recircling, the ink always recircle whether it's printing or not printing. So this is in the printing position. We have two arrays of head this side, two arrays of head this side. So this is CY and MK. The control cards and secondary tank is on the top. Here we print surface 1 impression with all 4 colors, and immediately after printing it goes to the IR chamber for drying. We have taken some extra precaution. After IR, it goes to the hot wave chamber. You can see it over here. This is the hot wave chamber. So IR and hot wave can be used simultaneously or separately as per requirement, as per the quality of the paper, the drying requirement and the environment. So it goes through 2 drying section, and finally it goes, can you kindly show? This goes up for the second head, which is a replacement for the crossbar, the printed sheet after drying going up on the second head and turning around the second head and going down for the surface 2 printing. The same thing happens on surface 2. I'm not opening that section again because it's a mirror view of surface 1. It prints, it dries through IR, and then it goes to the hot air for permanent drying if required, and then slowly it goes out from the printing section. The total printing section is controlled by the DFE over there, which we will explain later. And the cleaning of the head, the basic question for every operator is that how to clean the head. The cleaning of the head is done automatically as per requirement, and no manual intervention is required to do so. Before going to the next section, I just want to mention one small thing on this. This is not small, this is a wonderful thing, wonderful innovation from our end to the machine, that is called variable substrate thickness kit. Because as everybody knows that the gap between the substrate and the head nozzles has to be always same. So if we use a very thick paper and a very thin paper, the gap reduces or increases. To manage that, we call it a variable substrate thick. Operator only needs to measure the thickness of the substrate, that is the paper, and put it on the DFE. Machine adjusts the gap between the media and the nozzle automatically. It raises the total gantry not in mm but in micron, or reduces the gap as per that. It is 100% accurate. This gives the best quality of printout and the most crisp printout, and also the facility to use 30 GSM to 350 GSM of paper without any problem, without any issue. So the printing quality of 30 GSM as well as 350 GSM remains same, equally crisp, equally good. So that's a wonderful innovation we have done in this machine, and hope this will help all our customer to do from a Bible which is 32 GSM paper, which normally is 32 GSM paper, and a mono cartoon which is 300 GSM paper in a single machine, single feed. Now it comes to the next portion, which is the postcoat. Postcoat is again we are not using now, but there is a facility of postcoat because many of our customer requires a coating over the printing, means after the printing, to make the printing bit shiny or finish good or look good, and also to protect it from scratches. So there is a facility you can use, or anybody can use normal postcoat chemicals which is used for conventional methods and have a full coating on the go without changing any mode. So the coating is done over here and the drying part is also done over here. And after this, we are slowly going to our final position, that is the rewind section. We can see many rollers over here. These rollers are here to buffer and balance the paper tension so that the paper, whether it's a 30 GSM paper or a 350 GSM paper, never have any creases or breaks in between the job. To balance all this, we have all this set of rollers which adjust the tension of the paper as per the requirement. Finally, we are going to our final section, that is the DFE. I will request our technical head, Mr. Kuldeep, to come in and show some of the unique features of our DFE. This is, we use a rip from Meteor, which is a Harlequin rip. We use Harlequin dots also. This rip has some features. We always provide to all of our customer a pro rip, which is not an embedded rip. Normally what we find in all other machine, they give some facility in the rip and they embed that facility in the rip for the customer, so that customer gets limited facility or limited things to do on the rip. But here we are giving an open platform to the customer. This is a eLab Pro rip. Customer can do anything. He can take or share ICC profile from other machines to incorporate in this machine to give a same color profile. He can do all sort of color management over here, all sort of VDPs, including alphanumeric, numeric, TIFF file, security codes, 2D codes and 1D code, everything from this rip. So this is an open platform. There is no limitations for the customer to work as per their requirement. This rip has some more facility. This rip can show the consumption of ink before the file is printed. So when we print a file, let's consider that we are printing a particular file. So we can see the consumption of ink for that file broken up into CMYK as well as the total consumption for that file. Let's assume that we are using this file and we want to, or we will use this file and we want to check the ink consumption before we print it, so that the costing part gets clear to us. So for this file, you can see for a single copy, this is a 16 pages file, and for single copy, the cyan is 0.2 ml, magenta is 0.06 ml, yellow is 0.19 ml and black is 0.02 ml, and in total it's 0.047 ml ink consumption required for a 16 page file of one copy. Now if you change it to 1000 copy with a single click, if you need 1000 copies to be printed for the single file, the total ink consumption is 192.69 ml and the breakup is there. So this is a wonderful facility. So with this facility, operator can estimate the ink consumption, ink requirement and also the cost of printing that file. Apart from this facility, we have some more facility like security facility. Security facility like let's assume that some publisher is printing very high cost medical book and he don't want his printer also to see the file what's written over there. In that case, he can send a direct, apart from the ink consumption facility, we have few more benefits of this RIP. This RIP has a security feature which doesn't allow even the printer to look into the file what he is printing. Just to explain it, let's assume that one very high cost medical publisher is publishing very high cost book and he is afraid of getting it pirated or duplicated. So he can request the printer, owner of this printer, to share a link. He will share a link, and on that link, that person, the publisher, will upload his book. or full file, and the file directly comes to the RIP for printing. If at that position also the operator or anybody opens the file to look what is there, he will find only embedded codes, nothing else, and after printing the file automatically gets deleted from the RIP and from the whole system. So these are some of the features which is very important for this RIP and enables operator to go any length, anywhere, any dimension for using this machine. Finally, we can tell that this machine is an all-in-one machine, value for money, for publishing, for any commercial job, security printing, variable data printing, monocartoon printing, as well as very thin paper mailer printing. So all in one machine on a single go, with or without a coated paper, and everything is accepted in this machine. This machine is ready to print everything what is required for a owner. Thanks for your time. Hope I am clear about the machine, but definitely you will have some queries and we will be happy to address all those queries. Please contact us by mail or by other ways, other media. We will be happy to help you with all your queries and demonstrate everything as per your requirement. Thank you again. Goodbye.